you, like, if you've dealt with this for a long time, how do you help the people in your life, your husband, your kids, coworkers that you've had? How do you communicate to them?
Yeah, I know you had given me that as an example of something that we would talk about, and I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's really hard for me. So another part of acceptance and kind of putting it in the background is that you're not as focused on it. And so sometimes I will be deep in the middle of something that is really causing me a lot of anxiety, but I'm just carrying it with me like I normally would. And I've not expressed to anyone else around me, hey, we're all experiencing this together and we're taking on this amount of stress together. But I also have this other baggage of stress that I'm carrying around because of anxiety. And I haven't brought everyone into that piece. And so what normally happens is I'll get to max capacity and then I'll have this kind of snap moment where I'm like, hey, okay, everyone needs to calm down. I'm the one that really needs to calm down, but everyone else needs to calm down. And Wes, like my husband usually is like, what is going on? Where did that come from? And we'll have a conversation and I'll realize I just haven't brought him into all the things that are going on with me. And I would say it's one of the places I have a lot of room to grow in. And so actually with COVID going on, everyone has a lot of friends that are on this side or on this side. We're seeing it all, right? Like go back and forth. And I was having a conversation with a friend and she was talking about how, all these people don't understand. They just need to wear their masks because people are stressed out and they're nervous when somebody's not wearing a mask and they need to respect that. And it's causing all this anxiety. And I was like, you know what? I can't believe I've not shared this with you, but I said, this is the highest my anxiety has ever been. And wearing a mask for me personally shoots my anxiety through the roof. I start to feel claustrophobic. I start to hyperventilate, which is now making me not be able to breathe. So I have to pull it down to breathe and gather myself. But then I become hyper aware of all of the people who are taking pictures of me to make memes about, look at this person wearing their mask incorrectly. And so I'm constantly like this all the time. And I told her, I was like, some people that aren't wearing their mask, I'm more afraid of social pressure than I am of anxiety and the physical ramifications. So I still wear mine. But I think a lot of people not are like, I've got to get in and buy my groceries and I need to breathe while I'm doing it. And I'm going to have a mental or emotional breakdown if I don't. And they're, though, not wearing a t-shirt that says that. And so people immediately are like, look at that jerk who doesn't care about me, who isn't aware. And my friend I was telling this to was just like, oh my gosh, never once I consider that. And I was like, you know what? And never once have I told anybody that I feel that way. I've just been doing it because it's my issue to deal with. Right.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess I don't have a good answer. I'm not very good at preparing others. I think I take 100% responsibility for my anxiety on myself instead of inviting people in relationship with me to carry the burden. I think that's a place I can really grow in and ask for support and ask for partnership. I think the biggest thing I've done is just to not get pissed that somebody doesn't already know. That's a big step for me. I think I've spent 38 years being mad that somebody doesn't already know, and I've spent the last few weeks getting better at that.